Sons and daughters.
So, who are they?
Well, we're not brothers and sisters.
Nope.
We just need to clear that up. And
we're not married to each other.
We are married, but not to each other.
Two different people.
So that's just to clear it up.
So
how did Sons and Daughters start? The first time you and I met was in Drew's office. You were here. You were playing "I'm Not Ready."
That was the first time I met you?
Well, we met here like a long time ago, but like the first time you and I talked about writing songs together was you had just gotten off the road and said, this is a song I feel like I don't know if it could be a worship song, but I really want to start writing." And in the office you and I talked, and it's like, "Man, what are you doing Friday?"
Man, I was way off.
We did hang out at Mellow Mushroom once though. I would sit down all the time and try and write something, but I couldn't, and so it was like, all right, well, let's get together. We both have the same passion, the same desire to write for the church, and I think we hung out that Friday and we wrote a song, and we were like, that was crazy, and it was literally just us sharing our stories together. And I think you were in town maybe the following week or a couple weeks later, and we got together and wrote another song.
It was one of those things that I had never written with somebody else that it was so easy. It was one of those things that we complemented each other very well.
Sometimes we finish each other's
sentences.
Yeah.
It was really, really fun, and I hadn't experienced writing as something fun in a long time. It was always work, and this wasn't work at all. It was just creating.
We've had so many different conversations about what does an atmosphere of praise look like? How do we as a church worship together and create an environment for people to worship?
I tried to write all these verses and all this stuff, and it just wasn't happening. All I could sing was shout it, go and scream it from the mountains. That's all I could come up with.
The way that the song started was this atmosphere of praise. Let's really dig into what Scripture says about how it looks to worship the King.
We were sitting in my living room, and I was sitting at the piano, and she was sitting beside me with her guitar, and she started playing this thing that she'd written.
All the poor and powerless, and all the lost and lonely, and all the thieves will come confess and know that you are holy, and know that you are holy.
For me, it was like, man, this is great, and just trying to figure out where it goes, and then all of a sudden I remembered in the back of my head, it was like, shout it, go and scream it from the mountains. It was one of those things that was like, I have this idea, you have this idea, can we take the two and can we mesh them together and create this thing?
All the poor and powerless too, worshiping, and all those who never got it together, worshiping.
It wasn't at two different locations anymore. It was one thing brought together by a very creative God.
I just got this incredible picture of the church across the world, across our country, across our city, worshiping.
That was the point in time where it was like, all right, this is it.
We started introducing the songs to the church and watching the church connect with these songs, and that was the most beautiful piece to us, because we were like, all right, this isn't just some fun, like, let's write a song and make a band and put it on a record, which we've both done before, so it was kind of like, this is something brand new for both of us, and there was a new excitement to that.
You always think that maybe this song was just written for our congregation. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. But the first time we led at a conference, it connected with them. And it's like, okay, this song is universal. You can write songs for a certain purpose. You can write songs for a certain group of people and actually believe full on what you're writing about. For me, I got to the point where it was totally write a song so you can get it on radio, or write a song so you can get it on film and TV, and it was totally meaningless crap. It had no backbone, it had no heart, it had no face. And I think this stuff, the songs that we started writing for Journey, had a face. And that was all the difference in the world. When you write something that has a face to it, when you write something that has a heart to it, that's where the life is.